Good morning. Let's play some chess. 15 minutes, 10 seconds increments. There we go. And yeah, now we have the black pieces against Atagol from the United States. And we play the Caro Kann. There we go. Ooh. Opponent is playing very fast. We have the classical variation. Well, he's also rated 1521. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Very solid. Ooh. Well, he knows his stuff. This is all theory. He really knows what he's doing. Okay, well, now the bishop comes out. Yep. Okay, I'm a little bit worried here. All right, I'm a little bit worried. All right, there is the knight. Let's develop the other knight. Yep, pawn out. He's going to castle. Castle long. Yes. This is all pretty standard. Get the bishop out. All right. Well, now it's time to think. We started with 15 minutes, but now we have 16 on the clock. Yeah, that's a good move. It stops my knight from entering. Good. All right. Let's start using some time here. I can hop my knight here, attacking the pawn. That's quite easily to defend. To be honest. Right. Would be a nice target, but I am not castled. Now, is my opponent preparing something like this? Could be. How can he stop this? Well, he needs to protect that. Now, the only downside is that my knight here is a loose piece. And it's kind of a one-mover. I think he will see that. I like developing the queen, attacking the pawn. Probably the king will slide over. Well, I do like this move. I just like that. I just don't like that my knight there is loose. But well, queen can just go there, right? Or back. Well, let's play it anyway. It makes my opponent slow down a little bit. Yeah, now the knight can come in, and now my knight is undefended. So that's the downside of that move. Pum pum pum. I can, well, develop the queen. To do what? To attack the pawn. I can always castle the other way around. That is something I could do. Now, what do I do on that move? Well, I do have to worry about a move like that now. So yeah, it was kind of a waste of time here. It was not a smart move. That was not a smart move. I can defend the knight with the knight. And that's kind of a flimsy move. Let's let's start by developing the queen. It is a threat, and I know that that knight can go to places. Maybe even here. No, he will defend. Well, now I always have this check. Not right now, but I do have it. It's just good to know, because that bishop is undefended. It's a loose piece. But right now the knight is covering that square. So just something to keep in mind. Maybe I want to go here. But what are my intentions? I think I will go back with the knight. Yeah, I will have to go back with the knight, lose a tempo here, because that was just not a good move. It was just not. Okay, he brings the rook over. That's a logical move. Well, that drops a pawn, I think. I think I can take the pawn. And yeah, maybe I should. My opponent is giving, I'm giving an open file to my opponent. So it could become dangerous, but that is just a free pawn. And I'm attacking the bishop. I'm playing with fire here. But okay, so I can even go here. But no, I will recapture the piece. And that's a smart move. That's very smart. Getting away of the check. I think that's an important move. Now I can castle. I do need to be aware of some tricky moves. I can attack the bishop. It's more of a one mover. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Maybe I want to start moving the knight here. Now, how can he attack me? He can attack me with the rook. But I have always the option to swing my queen over. Well, then I need to ask myself, where do I want to put the knight? And I can also go here, pressuring the pawn. So yeah, there are options here. I think I want to go here and prepare myself for castling. But on the other hand, my knight is doing a good job in keeping that knight out. But on the other hand, if the knight hops in, I will just swap queens. So yeah, I will go for that plan. Yeah, let's go for that plan. And I need to get castled at some moment. Probably would be a good thing to do, castling. I think that's somewhat important. Now, if I get my knight here, then I get my knight there. Yeah, if I get my knight there, then I get my knight there. Maybe I should have considered the knight throwing the other way around, so I can get my bishop here on the long diagonal. That was probably a better idea. Yeah. Good. At least I got my opponent thinking here a little bit. Caro Kann defense classical Spassky variation. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, my opponent in deep thinking. Yeah, I need to get my king out of the center. It's getting dangerous. Castling on the king side, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm not going to castle into that bishop. That looks like a bad idea. So I will go this way, and then I have to sort of deal with the rooks. And the knights. And the queen. Well, for the time being, we are up a pawn. So it's not the most important pawn, it's the pawn on the h-file. So, but it's a pawn. A pawn is a pawn. And if we trade all the pieces, maybe I can create an outside pass pawn and queen. Well, that's a very, very long think for my opponent, who played like bullets. And now he's really taking his time. This is my third attempt to make a video today. The last one also took his time at a certain moment, right after the opening. And he actually took like 10 minutes, and then the time was up. And I won the game on time. I was just sitting here waiting for 10 minutes for him to make a move, but he didn't. It was kind of boring. I was not going to post it on YouTube. It was only the opening. We played both with an accuracy of 100%, or what was it, 99 point something. Could have been an interesting game. It was the Caro Kann exchange variation. So could have been quite interesting. And the first game I tried today was just, yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts. And I think my opponent had some assistance in that game. That's why I didn't want it to use that. Well, this is not very satisfying, right? I'm going to play a new one. And this is absolutely the last game I'm playing today because I'm getting tired. This opponent is rated a 3092 from Spain, I think. Yes. And, well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to play any more games after this one. I'm very tired. And this recording is also now 15 minutes. So it could become quite a long one. What's my opponent preparing? Maybe this. Then I will definitely push by. Sure, develop the knight. Not quite sure what he's doing. Oh, he's pushing all the pawns. Well, let's improve our pieces. Let's see what my opponent wants to do. It's a weird move. Maybe he's going crazy over there. Yeah, he is. He is going crazy over there. Okay. Well, good to know. So I won't be castling in that direction. Well, time to go here and maybe retreat tonight. Is that an idea? Maybe he wants to go here. So makes me think I want to develop the bishop so I can retreat the knight here. That pawn is still defended. Okay, so he's going there. Strange setup, but it is fine. So how do we want to do this? So he's going to push that pawn at some moment and put some pressure here. I do want to develop that knight because if this happens, I need some place for the knight to go. Right, and I keep my options open. So let's do that. Okay, striking in the center. I don't have to take. Well, I can take. And that forces him to take. And then he has a pawn there. I can also push by. Makes it a little bit harder for him to develop the knight. Oops. So here, but he has a pawn break. But that's just a free pawn. Now, if that happens, so here, takes, well, that's fine, right? Let's push by. All right, a lot of weaknesses on the dark squares. So I'm looking, how do I get a knight here? It's going to be a challenge. That's going to be a challenge, but I can start that process. I can also just castle. Probably that knight will end up there. That seems logical. Let's castle. That's okay. Right. Okay. Well, I want to go here. Looks like a nice place for the knight, and I'm also pressuring the pawn a little bit. Maybe the knight wants to go here. Maybe that's the idea. That's the idea. So here, knight there, so he can castle. I do have ideas of sacrificing here. I could do that. That could be interesting. Now, what's the benefit of going here? Well, it's difficult to kick the knight out. But if the knight goes here, he can castle. Maybe. Well, actually, no, he cannot. I can play a slow move just to prevent the knight from coming here. But I can also induce that. So here, maybe here. But then he is attacking the bishop. That's not what I want. Here. That's okay. I want to bring my rooks to the center. I also want to play this just to... But maybe here. Maybe that's an idea. And that's an annoying knight. That is an annoying knight. Then maybe you want to go here. But no, that's not. Well, you cannot kick me out. That pawn is hanging. I can also go here. Attacking the queen. Maybe that induces a move like that. But then I have a bishop there. So, I don't know. I like this move. Yeah. But I also like this move a lot. And the launching the pawn and trying to open it up. Not sure. I can also wait with this move until the knight arrives, and then I play that. That's maybe better. Then I just want to maybe bring more pieces in. I mean, this knight is not doing a lot here. Maybe I can induce something here. Here. Maybe first bring the knight back. Maybe that's an idea. With the idea of, well, I don't know what he's going to do, but I want to play this move. And undermine that center of him. But that could be also an idea. And I can bring my queen there, trying to prevent him from castling. And my knight is not doing anything there. Yeah, let's bring the knight back. And let's see how my opponent is going to develop. This is one of the most logical moves, I think, for him. He's going the other way around. Maybe aiming for that square. Not sure where he wants to castle. I will just strike there and try to create some weaknesses there. Now he cannot push by because that will drop the pawn. Now he's going there with the queen. Now, if takes, yeah, we will. I will take the rook and control the open file. I will bring the other rook around. And if takes, that's also possible. Then I will go for that play. So yeah, sure. Let's take. Okay, so we will take. And we will bring the other rook. There we go. Attack the bishop. Maybe bishop here. I think I will pin the bishop. No, he will drop the bishop. Wow. Well, I will take the free piece with check. All right. Well, that's a good start. I can give another check. We can block. Then I can take. I mean, that's pretty strong, this check. Check. Yeah, that's a strong check. I mean, where's the queen? Where's the king going? And you cannot block. This is I think the only move. Then I will take. I'm attacking the queen. Maybe queen goes here. Maybe. And attacking the rook. Still, I think this is very strong. I mean, this is a problem. So I will take. Yep. That was to be expected. Now I can maybe sacrifice the rook. Or is there something better? I mean, what if I take like that? He will probably take the rook. Then I can push by. That's a check. It's a discover check. But I can also go here. And that's stronger. And then I can take the pawn. So let's do that. And on the next move, yeah, I'm not going to take en passant. No, no, no. I'm going to attack the queen with the bishop. And that's a problem. Now I have two attackers on the knight. I can also do it with the pawn. And what? What am I missing? Okay, that's the queen. And there goes the knight. But I will first take the bishop if you're not defending the bishop. Yeah, I think you can resign here. I hope he's not going to wait 15 minutes. No, he's not. Glad. Okay, well, let's take the knight, or the bishop. I mean, the knight cannot take back, it's pinned. I can even take the pawn with check. Well, I can even take the rook. The knight is pinned, so it cannot take back. And it's not stalemate. I mean, he still has legal pawn moves, so... where's the checkmate? I see a check. Oh, he's resigning here. Okay, well, that seems fair. I mean, He lost all his pieces. Well, I'm not going to rematch, maybe a different time, because I already played a lot of games today, and I'm so super tired. Um, I want to see the analysis, and then we are going. I will message him after the recording to maybe we can schedule a rematch a different time. Okay, we play with a 95.6. That's pretty high. Um, it was a strange opening. Um, but yeah, we played sensible moves. It's fine. We have a nice advantage here out of the opening. Yep, that was a good plan. Yeah, I like this plan. Yep, opening it up. I'm attacking the bishop. I'm surprised he didn't protect the bishop. Actually, that was quite a mistake. And then that follow-up check. Yeah, this was very nice. And then he dropped the queen. I think the position was a little bit overwhelming. A lot of pressure. And yeah. Okay, well, it's a good game to end the day with. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope I will see you back tomorrow for a new game. Goodbye.